Greetings, my name is Ben, aka Downsize It, and I am back here at Gear Gaming Bentonville with Robby. And today we're going to be playing a 600 point match. Robby's wanting to try out dual MC75s, and I'm bringing a list submitted by James Dofelmier, a 600 point list that has some of the big names in Thrawn and Demolisher, etc. So we'll see how this goes, as Robby has a lot of black crits, Dodonna, etc. That could be a real pain for me. But of course I do have two Moons, so this is going to be an interesting match, 600 points. And coming up next, I will go over the fleets and the mission, and then we will have our deployment and Robby and I discussing our strategy and tactics in the pre-game interview.
Oh, okay.
For the Imperials, and the list submitted by James Dofelmier, we have Grand Admiral Thrawn on an ISD Moon 1 refit, with Minister Tua, Intensify Firepower, Local Fire Control, Flak Guns, Electronic Countermeasures, and Heavy Turbolaser Turrets and Linked Turbolaser Towers. We have a second Moon with Expert Shield Techs, Take Evasive Action, Local Fire Control, Flak Guns, Heavy Turbolaser Turrets, and Linked Turbolaser Towers. Next we have Iden Versio on the Demolisher as a Gladiator 1 with Ordnance Experts and Assault Concussion Missiles, and Agent Callus on the Impetuous with a Raider 1, Ordnance Experts, and Flechette Torpedoes. And lastly, in support, we have two Gazanti cruisers, both outfitted with CommsNet. And for Imperial squadrons, we have Captain Jonas leading 4 TIE Defender squadrons. For Robby's list and the Rebels, we have General Dodonna on an MC-75 armored cruiser with Ramus Antilles, Weapons Battery Techs, Electronic Countermeasures, External Racks, Heavy Ion Emplacements, and H9 Turbolasers. An MC-75 Ordnance Cruiser commanded by Lando Calrissian, Ordnance Experts, Electronic Countermeasures, Expanded Launchers, and Assault Proton Torpedoes. A Nebulon B support refit with the Salvation Title and Linked Turbolaser Towers. We then have Jaina's Light on a TRC-90 and a generic TRC-90. We then have Torn Far on a GR-75 with Bomber Command Center and a GR-75 with CommsNet. For Rebel Squadrons, we have Wedge Antilles and Dutch Vander commanding 2 X-Wing squadrons and 2 Y-Wing squadrons. For the mission, James Dofelmier's list came in under points, and I chose to be first player, thinking that might give me an advantage, not allowing the close range attacks first lasting me with those Dodonna crits. So I chose to give Robby second player, and I had to choose from his missions, which were Most Wanted, Hyperspace Assault, and Solar Corona. And I chose Hyperspace Assault primarily because there were no significant threats that he could actually put in Hyperspace Assault that I would be worried about. And with Hyperspace Assault, he can choose a small to medium ship and up to 3 squadrons to place off the board that do not deploy. And then there will be 3 objective tokens on the board that he can move around at the end of every turn. And at the start of round 2, he can choose to bring in his hyperspace assaulting ship and squadrons at distance 1 at one of those objective tokens. So, coming up next will be our deployment in a sped up fashion, while Robby and I discuss our strategy and tactics in the pre-game interview. Alright, Robby, why don't you go and tell me about your fleet design and strategy behind it and deployment, all that good stuff.
Well, I think the question you had asked a couple of months ago, what's your favorite ship? And I think aesthetically wise, I like the MC-75. It just looks like something the Mon Calamari would design. It's got this like big, huge predator fish look to it, and I don't know. When I saw that in Rogue One, I was like, that is definitely a Mon Calamari ship.
Right.
And so it's definitely one of my favorite. It overtook the Liberty when it came out. So that's why I'm always never done well with an MC-75. I've always done terribly with them. And, just trying to see if I can make them work. So I took advantage of the ordnance slots on the armored or the ordnance version. So I took 2 of them. I've never have used the expanded launchers because usually it's just so cost prohibitive at 13 points that it's no good.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually gotten my money's worth out of them, but I always like trying to take them, try to make them work. But,
yeah, it's just at 13 points, it's just ugh. But I'm trying them, and then on the other ship taking the H9s to get some dice correction and taking battery techs to once again correct dice. So there's going to be a lot of dice correcting shenanigans to get those crits and get the braces when I need them.
Yep.
But I've always been hesitant to take the MC-75 just because I do not like its double containment tokens. It's just no good. Right. So we'll have to deal with it. Hopefully find a way around it. It's really hard not to take Krista. And then the rest of the fleet, I just it's a variant on the fleet I ran, I think it was about 4 or 5 months ago when we started playing again with the Salvation running, kind of playing sniper and hiding in the back, and the Corvettes going out and harassing. So we'll see what happens. It's almost kind of outside of the GR-75s, the MC-75 is a very standard list. I brought Dutch and Wedge, just in case I was kind of out-muscled on the fighter game to be able to kind of make up that difference. So it's going to be interesting. Very interesting going against 2 Simoons, and I have 2 basically medium to short-range ships. So I don't know how confident I'm feeling, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, it's going to be, I definitely want to keep you at range. This list submitted by James Dofelmier. The Simoons have the fleet commands on them. They're designed to be, firepower, but also fleet command and control. And they're my 2 favorite ones. You've got take evasive action for maneuverability and intensify firepower to guarantee even more damage coming in. And they're supported by the Gazantes. The Gazantes are purely just to fuel the fleet commands, naked with CommsNet. So, but then I also have, Demolisher, the cheater ship, the one ship in the game where you can shoot after you move. And it's got Iden on it. He put Iden on Demolisher, which makes it even more survivable because Iden can cancel dice at close range. And it's the squadrons, defenders. I love defenders. They're pretty much just going to be to tie you guys up and let Jonas roam free. Because what Jonas does, he lets me change one of my attack dice to an accuracy if he's near a ship I'm shooting at. So he's key. And just to get that free accuracy every time you shoot, so you can lock down exactly what you need. It's going to be interesting because, as you guys are seeing now, probably seeing by now on the board, at least with the pictures perhaps, you've got my, I guess you could say unnamed Simoon isolated with your 2 MC-75s. And if you get close, MC-75s, those black dice, you've got Dodonna, one of them has assault protons. A Star Destroyer can go down fast. And I'm going to definitely want to try to keep you at range because, Simoons can also, with all those red dice, if those red dice go hot, it can cook off really, really badly. One thing, though, which is going to be interesting, which I'm going to like trying out with this, is that we're going to have got local fire control on both Simoons, so I've got salvos. Okay. And I've got flak guns. I don't actually have the cards. I'm just going to have to, remember what they do. It doesn't affect my flak dice because Simoons already come with 2 black. But what it's going to let me do is when I salvo, throw my blue dice at long range. So I get to salvo with 3 dice at long range. So that's going to be effective as well. So maybe that might be a bit of a deterrent for the small ships to shoot at me. We'll see. We do have a CR-90 that's sitting in the hyperspace. Robby chose just to put 1. And but at any point he can come in and just get, if he waits the way that he's deployed his tokens, he can come in behind any of my ships and start shooting me in those rear arcs. So Yeah, I think this is going to be a tale of when it comes to the big ships for sure. I want to keep you at long. You want to get in close, and I don't know if there's any way I can stop that from happening.
Right.
and then we all have support ships to kind of like harass.
Right.
So yeah, it'll be interesting to see if I can weaken one of your MC-75s enough before you get in close. Because once you get in close, again with Dodonna, man.
Yep.
And that assault proton goes off, it just guarantees I can't stop it because contains don't stop specialty crits.
Right,
so
right.
yeah. So it's gonna be interesting to see. These are two very, I guess to say, different fleets as far as what ranges they want to engage in, but they're also very similar in their makeup. 2 capital ships, 2 flotillas, and 3, fast support ships. So it's actually kind of interesting how they're mirrored a little bit.
Yeah.
So, well, coming up next will be round 1. After Robby and I plan our dials, and again, just a reminder that Robby did just only place 1 ship in hyperspace. All squads are on the table. It's a really fun game for sure.
That is amazing.
So start of round 1, got my Thrawn dials here. I'll just show you guys here my speeds. Like I said, I don't have the flat gun cards, so for both Simoons, just me proxying that. And speed 1 and 2 across the majority of my fleet. And Robby, I think you're speed 2 all the way, except a couple ones.
Speed 1.
Okay, so speed 2 everywhere except for these Salvation and generic GR75. We have a little orbiter here, Jaina's Light, and then to kind of face off against Jaina's Light, here we have Demolisher. Then you see the tokens of where his generic CR90 can jump in. At the starting of round 2, he can choose to come in. There's his other token where I have a feeling that might be the one where he comes in at. Once I pass it, he can just get in behind me. Nothing I can do about that, actually. Yeah, no problem, man. And again, if you want to just reach out on Facebook, just if you want to get a game in and maybe learn how to play that kind of thing, so let me know. Yeah, take it easy. All right, we're going to start with Callus on the Raider. It's an engineering, just taking a token, and he's going speed 2. And we're just going to keep it nice and straight for now. This is, the standard anti-squad. There's a couple different anti-squads. This is one where I get extra shots. So he's going to be assisting my squads and going after Robby's squad.
75, number 12. Oh, it's not right. I meant to act.
Don't swap it. It's first round.
Okay. Well,
it's only a number 1.
Is that 16? No, 16 is over there. Right. I got these reversed. Sorry. Engineering token on this one. I'm going to comms net it over to number 2. Going speed 1.
Okay, we're going to go in with my generic Simoon. It's an engineering, taking a token. You guys are seeing a theme here. He is currently only going 1, and we're also just going to stay straight for now. No maneuvers at the moment.
Okay, so I'm taking the navigate. Going speed 2. Alright, so I got Remus Antilles, so I'll take the token.
You'll be alright, it's going to be close. Yeah, you're clear. We'll do Gazanti number 16. It's the support ship for this Simoon. It's a navigate. Then comms net it over to the Simoon, as this Simoon has the take evasive action fleet command.
I'm going to go ahead and token that.
Okay. Navigate with the token. And this is the ordnance cruiser, guys.
Yes.
The one with the assault protons and expanded launchers. Very dangerous ship.
Everybody forgets his speed. I know, I did it to you too. I know.
Okay, we'll go with the unmarked Gazanti. It's a concentrate fire. And taking the token and comms netting it to Thrawn's ship. And going speed 2. Also, just going straight for now.
There's the navigate command. What I'm going to do is I'm going to speed up. Speed matters. I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, you can just fly around no matter what. You don't have to worry about anything. Okay, let's go with Thrawn. Engineering token. These are all just setups for later. And he is going speed 2. We're going to move forward and start turning in as the real threats run down on my support side.
I'm token that. Speed 1.
Alright, my last one is Demolisher. It's an engineering and token. Going speed 2. See if we've got any shot on Jaina's light here. Probably just gonna be some red dice. Didn't want to go straight at it. Just want to set up for next turn for sure. Let's see if I've got any shot. No, angled out, that's fine. I'm not really worried about taking a pot shot at this range right now. We'll wait till next turn.
GR7, or the other one, 16 with Torn 4. Squadron command. Token it. Do you have gunnery teams on either one of them?
I do not. It's local fire control, so I can have the salvos.
Thank God.
So.
That would have been 2 sun moons with
Right.
four volleys coming in.
Yeah, it's the this list he designed it to where it's the threat of shooting at them is the threat. We get to shoot back.
Much rather have that than the
gunnery teams.
4 volleys coming forward.
Alright, well that's all ship movement, so now we just have squads, and we'll do that off screen. I'll show you where they go at the start of round 2. Just a quick note, I actually forgot to move this Gazanti when I activated it. It was just forward 1, so just staying in formation with its Psi Moon it's supported. So coming up next, the start of round 2. Start of round 2, and a lot of things going on. Robby chose to bring in his hyperspace assault Corvette, jumping in here at this token and setting up a double arc into Demolisher. And then I chose to activate Take Evasive Action with this Psi Moon. I did not reveal any Thrawn dials, and I have not spent this on Intensify Firepower yet. I'm going to save that token. And you can see where the squads went. We've got Captain Jonas staging over here, prepared to go where he's needed most to get those accuracies for me. And we've got defenders staging near basically their carriers. And you can see that the rebel squads have moved forward as well. There is going to be contact round 2 for sure. Okay, starting with my unmarked Gazanti, it is a squadron command. Sending Jonas over here. I'm going to throw a bomber shot into front of Torn Fire Bomber Command, GR75. And this defender's coming in here, getting in range of everybody except this Y-Wing, basically to lock them down and just start causing problems in that squadron ball. Okay, we'll start with Jonas into the front of the GR75. It is a hit. Just going to take it, I'm guessing?
Now, what is his special ability?
So since he's now currently at distance 1, any ship that shoots at that GR75, I can change any dice to an accuracy.
So I can scatter that?
Yep.
I'm gonna scatter it.
Okay. So no damage. And then my defender is going to attack. We'll go after Wedge. Does have escort, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just going to focus on Wedge. I know he's the deadliest one on the board to me. So we'll just start working on him. He's got a couple braces. 2 damage. No way to reroll. So, yep. So just 1 damage on over here. Getting that extra click at the 2 from Take Evasive Action. Like so.
So that one is number 12. It has Squadron Command. So I will move 2 squadrons. I like to take Wedge.
Okay.
And I'll activate this X-Wing right here.
Okay. He can't move. He's currently being locked down by my defender.
So I will then...
Unless Wedge kills the defender, then he can move. So.
Can I not move this? Oh wait, so can he attack?
Yep, they can all attack the defender. None of them can move because they're all being locked down.
So I will attack with this one.
Alright, Wedge, you get 6. Already activated.
Torn
far.
Which one? This doesn't matter. Let's take this one.
Okay, so 3 damage. Defender's down to 3. And you've got a regular X-Wing shooting at him.
Is that in torn far? I don't know if that's in. I don't think it is.
It'll be close.
No, I don't think. Well,
Torn far is this one. Yeah.
okay.
Yes, it's in torn far. Barely.
Alright.
Just need 3 damage.
Torn far. Nope. So we'll reroll this one.
Okay, and then you have a flak. I've got 1 health left. So 1 black.
1 black. Flacking out.
Defender goes down.
1.
Okay, and defender goes down. Sucking up a lot of fire.
Probably gonna hit those. I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal.
Yep, him.
And I'm gonna hit that one.
That Y-wing. Yep. Oh, nope, you're not hitting that Y-wing. Because the tab doesn't matter. Doesn't count. So, just the X-wing. I'm just going to move this X-wing over here. Oh, it's already active. Okay, we are going to go with Thrawn. It is a navigate. Taking a long-range shot front to side. Toward Forest GR75. Then a long-range pot shot side to side here. It's just going to be 1 red, but so you can get Robby to spend 1 of his evades. Pot shot side to side into Janus Light. And, yep, I didn't. Oh, I do have Tribulation Towers. So remind what I have. Alright, 1 crit coming in. Just want to cancel it.
Yeah, cancel it.
Okay. Alright, and now for 5 reds to the side of the GR75. Yeah, that's actually not very good. Granted, I got that, but that's not what I needed. Link Tribulation Towers. Alright, so hit crit. Well, I'm locking these down. That's why they're here. Accuracies can't spend them.
I'll have to take.
Yep, so 1 off the side, 1 face up.
We'll have support failure. Discard all of your command tokens. Yeah, that sucks.
You do have that squad, yeah. I was hoping you'd be dead, but I rolled very poorly on that attack. Okay, for movement, I'm going to use my nav to speed up to 3.
That's what I believe is like train.
Getting extra click here from the nav, extra click here from take evasive action.
I believe that's what it says. It's transforming. It doesn't. It's not like it.
Do you know if I transform
Take Squadron Command, we're gonna take the bombers, they're gonna make their run.
Right.
Oh, I don't want to take that.
So transform is literally. It's just
Should
there.
have that one wing in range.
Yep, you just have to get within distance 1.
Okay, so we're gonna go move this one. Yeah, that should be good.
Right.
Right up here. Don't want the Dutch. What, can I bomb from there without the bomber catching me?
Well, he doesn't matter. He's heavy, so I can't stop you.
Are we on? Yeah, we're on red. No, we're on blues. That's
Yep, switching to blues. Yeah. They haven't gone yet, so. Alright, got a couple Y-wing shots going into the front of Thrawn's flagship. And probably, I'm guessing, a flak. Okay, front to front. Coming in.
Okay, take it.
Okay, I'll redirect to my starboard side, both of them.
Second one.
Very nice. Redirect to my port side. Oh. Flak shot.
And on the top armor, 1 damage.
Jonas takes. No, you just said Jonas. Maybe,
I mean, at
maybe
first
hit
I
a
was
wire.
going to go forward, but then I was like,
Oh,
no,
gotcha.
I don't want to put my wings out in a bad place.
Actually, put Jonas right in here.
I just put myself in unobstructed shots.
Okay, gonna go with number 16 here. It's a squadron command. Grabbing the 2 defenders that were here, moving over here to attack this Y-wing, since it is now away from its X-wing escort. See if I can drop one. Okay, we have first defender. 3 damage, and
On blue.
yep, on blue. And then second defender, only 2 damage.
Down to 1.
I don't have any means of just checking means to reroll. Yep, so bomber stays alive. Not this time, just going straight 1.
Unmarked 1. Navigate. I'm going speed 1. I will token
And you got a front, side, and side to side, long range. It's demolisher. What are we doing first?
that. Do front arc.
Alright.
TRC.
Okay. We'll cancel the double. Take 1 on the shield. Actually, we will. Actually, yeah, I'll just take it on the shield. So shield goes down by 1. Then side shot. For a hit. And-
Yeah, let's keep it like that.
Yeah, TRC is exhaustible, so it's can only be done once. And then I'll redirect that one to the front. So shield down on 1 on the front and down by 1 on the side.
What does he got? He's oh gosh, 4 blacks. Okay. What speed is he going?
Currently going 2.
And it's 1. So are we talking about all that there?
This is close range.
No. That's that would be devastating. That would no good. That's no good.
We're going to go with Callus on the Raider. It's a squadron. I only get 1, but I only need 1. This defender is going to fly over here on this side of these bombers, and unfortunately, I'm going to have to attack the one with only 1 health so we can actually get a bomber off the board. I'll just do this here because I just need 1. Yep, and Y-wing goes down. That would be the blue one. No shots for Callus. He's currently going speed 2. I'm gonna do this. It doesn't even need to take evasive action. Raiders are hyper maneuverable at speed 2. Go like so. Okay, navigate for Jaina's light.
Speed 3. I'm gonna
You
take.
do have a medium range.
I'll take my side
Side to
shot.
side, medium range.
I
Very good.
will. TRC.
Spend your other evade. I don't feel like burning anything yet, so I'll just brace it and take 1 in the hull. 1 on the shield, 1 in the hull. And we will go with Demolisher. It is a navigate. And I'll be taking my 2 reds out the front and to the side of Jaina's light there. Alright, starting with the 2 reds, front to side. 2 crits. And you do have 2 shields there. If you want to just take it, or you can obviously redirect.
I'm gonna. Dang it. Do I wanna burn a token? Because you're gonna hit me with missiles possibly.
Yeah, I'm going speed 2 with the nav. I'm speeding up to speed 3. I should be able to get in black range with my side arc into your
I'm
side.
just gonna burn 1.
Okay, so just 1 damage then on the shield.
And then I'll go ahead and redirect. I'll redirect
To the front. Okay, alright, speeding up to speed 3. We'll see if I get in black range. And it looks like I did. And now to unload the side batteries. into the side of Jaina's light. Okay, we got 5 blacks for the side shot. And you can force me to reroll one, so I am going to go ahead and Ordnance Experts these two, see if I can get another hit crit in there to save. Nope. Okay.
You reroll the hit crit.
Yep. Come on. Yep.
It's going there, so I'm going to redirect one of the back
So burn it
and then just take the rest.
on the shield. Yep, so no damage on the hole yet.
Salvation.
Okay.
Have a concentrate fire.
I'll pull some cards.
Get rid of these. These are no longer any good. Alright, so I got a concentrate fire. First shot will go in that Star Destroyer.
It is clear yellow dot to yellow dot to the side. We measured it with the laser pointer. Now you're going to be doing the side shot as well?
Yeah.
He's got a long range, 1 red dice, side to front, into demolish. Alright, starting front to side. The side man.
I will, so I got Turbo Laser reroute. I'm just going to, oh well, oof. So it'll be 4. You can brace.
Maybe 3.
3. Well, I thought crits count for 2.
Oh, is that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, salvation title. Yes, so you'll be 4. Correct. Yeah, crits count as 2 damage for a salvation title.
I'm going, I'm going to live dangerously. I'm going to hold down that.
Hold down the brace.
Here comes salvos.
Yep, gonna salvo. Since I have flat guns, I get to do. I'll just keep these up here for now. So actually, I need to take the damage first. I don't want to take a crit because of Dodonna, so I'm gonna burn a redirect. And I'll just redirect it all to. We'll redirect 3 to the front. Take 1 on the shield, so my side shields are down. Front shield's down to 1. And then salvoing back, 2 blues and a red. Get to do the blues at long range from flat guns. It's actually great. I'll stop your evade.
And I'll brace.
Brace to 2.
2.
Okay.
And bring the shits down.
Okay, then you got your single red.
Oh, wait, so brace is down. Alright, and then my 1 red.
Into Demolisher. Actually, I didn't spend that. There you go. I had braced as well. I'm just going to take it on the shield. Shield's down to 1.
I have a choice. Damn it, Demolisher. It's going to mess me up. Choice.
He is the cheater ship for sure. Being able to shoot after you move is.
I can't believe they let you do it. So you can use your red, but you can't use them again. So you can like shoot with your red, then move, and then shoot with your black.
Well, it just depends on what hull zone you shoot from. You get 2 attacks just like anybody.
Mm-hmm.
First attack has to be during the attack phase. Just pick a hull zone.
Then you just pick a second. It's just like you get another attack.
Yeah, just like any other ship. So after you move, you get to attack, but it has to be from a different hull zone, just like normal. Now going with my normal Simoon, or unnamed Simoon. To navigate, I'm taking a token. That's just going to fuel my take evasive action. No shots. I'm just out of range of both of these MC-75s. And I'm just going to stay at speed 1. Stay out of their forward arc range for now.
Navigate. Yes, do I have a side to front shot on you? I know
It'll be obstructed.
I've got the Raider in. I don't know, is the Raider in medium?
Oh yeah, that's definitely medium.
Okay, so I'll take a shot at the Raider, and I'll take a shot at the Star Destroyer.
Alright, starting with shots on Agent Callus, the Raider. 2 blues, front to front.
Okay.
Risk it. I'm gonna reroll one of those. There we go. And then I'll just take it on the front. 1 damage. Alright, and then 2 reds because it's obstructed into Thrawn. I have 1 shield left on the front. There. Okay. I'll brace and just take it on the shield.
I'm gonna hit the debris field. Oh well.
I didn't even see that when we were talking. Unfortunately, that's just on shields. It's 2 damage. You have to take it on 1 hull zone with shields. So just take it off the back.
Come on. Engineering. I'm on token map.
Okay. I'll try to leave that part in.
Yeah. So this guy sucks. There you go.
Alrighty. That's it for movement. The only squads left. We have this X-Wing here on the red, and then we have Dutch in the back on the red. Neither of them are in range to do any shots, so it'll just be movement, and I'll just show you where Robby moves them at the start of round 3. Okay, start of round 3, and boy do we have a mess. And of course this Corvette isn't in it, but then you turn around, we've got a whole bunch going on here. Lots of firepower about to be unleashed, lots of torpedoes. I have a feeling some ships are going to be dropping in this. One quick note, there was a squad phase at the end of round 2. Completely forgot, Jonas is right in the middle here in range of the X-Wing and Dutch. They both took shots. I was able to brace, took a net of 2 damage. Jonas is now down to 2. For my pre-game stuff, I did reveal a Thrawn dial, concentrate fire for my entire fleet, activated intensify firepower, and activated take evasive action. Okay, we are going to start with Thrawn, moving at speed 3. It is a navigate, and then combine that with his own concentrate fire dial. I've got barely an arc, a side to side of the GR75 I'd already shot at that has 1 damage card. And then I've got an obstructed medium range front to front into salvation that I'll also. Alright, starting on Torn Far Bomber Command GR75. That is all I needed to lock down both, and then 2 damage, and just had 2 health remaining. We can take
2
these off.
damage. You were shooting at the back or the side?
Alright, then front to front of Salvation. Salvation has 1 shield left on the front. It's going to be 5 red, 2 blue. I'm going to take out a blue. We're just going to go for maximum firepower here. Okay, then we will. It's actually pretty good. We'll concentrate fire in a blue with Thrawn dial. Then we will use Jonas, as he is within distance 1, to turn one of these blues into an accuracy to stop your evade.
Should be enough, shouldn't it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can brace down to 4. And so you'll take 1 on the shield,
2.
and 3 internal. First one face up.
Blinded gunners. While attacking, you cannot spend icon. The
Accuracies. Yep. Alright, 2 health remaining on that. Just kind of hoping for 2 accuracies to stop your brace, but yeah, so, but still, I'm happy with those shots. We're going to do what I was kind of talking about at the end of round 2 there. I'm going to use my nav to slow down to 2, and set this up to where I am going to ram. Let's do something like that. Yep, so I'll ram my own Gazanti and just go back, because I'll hit also at the 1, go back to where I am, and deal a damage to my unmarked Gazanti. And stay going with the Ordnance Cruiser. What do we got, command-wise?
Engineer.
Alright, you can actually heal the 2 shields you took on the refill on the back.
Back.
So you actually got my Gazanti side arc, and then you've got my, you can do front or side with your front arc.
Shoot the side at the Star Destroyer.
You can, it'd be obstructed. You get 2 red.
It's not worth it, but I'd still be obstructed even if I'm attacking him, wouldn't I?
No, that's clear shot. Yeah, yellow dot to yellow dot, it's clear
Really, if I
shot.
can get an accuracy. It's gonna make it burn it.
And it would just be the 3 red, but yeah, if you roll well enough, I might, you might force me to spend a scatter.
Okay, you might as well make use of those 5 black dice. Never roam 5 black dice.
Yeah, you could also, or you want to shoot at the Raider, or you want to do both shots at the...
No, Raider's got a...
Yeah,
Raider's got a,
yeah. So Raider with expanded launch, yeah, this Raider at Callus is about to disappear. That's like a foregone conclusion. There's nothing, unless you live. But yeah, this is gonna be tough. 5 black, 2 blue. I only have one shield on the front.
Okay, ordnance experts.
So let's wow, I don't even think you need to hang on. Because your actually can stop my brace.
Yeah, but you can force me to reroll too, can't you?
Yeah, but even with that, let me just see here. So, stop my brace. So yeah, those reroll into blanks. Yeah, I guess it's not a foregone conclusion. If I get super lucky, I could still survive.
I'd have to like a concussion, or no, not concussion, assault proton.
You have assault proton, so that's actually going to be 5 damage. Best case scenario. Yeah, I'm dead no matter what.
So you just want to go ahead and...
Yeah, because you have assault proton. So let's say I get perfect, burn this, these go into blank. That's 4 damage, but you also get an assault proton, so that's actually 5 damage. I only have 5 damage I can take. So.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. So that was without even needing the reroll. Callus gets obliterated by assault proton torpedo. Range into the Gazanti.
I'll stop your unit.
Stop the scatter. You have no way to modify that. I don't know if I want to make you reroll because you could get a double. I'll just take it on the shield. So side shield goes down.
Probably should have made you spin the scatter.
Robby's spending a token. Speed up to speed 2. I think he's going to try to angle in and ram into my Gazanti. You needed a dial so you could click at the 1.
Oh, they're at least terrified, and they're very scared at this point.
Hey, Teresa, I'm more scared. You actually have me double arced for next turn. I'm in trouble. Alright, we're going to go with Iden on the Demolisher. See if I can't clear some more of this out. So navigate. I will be doing side shot into the side of Jaina's light, see if I can finish it off, and then move. And my plan is then to do a front into side of Salvation. Alright, side to side of Jaina. Jaina doesn't have any more defense tokens, no shields. I need 4 damage. So far, only 3. Ordnance experts. No. Since you don't have any shields on the back, I do want you to die. I'm then going to do my assault concussions. So it does damage to the front and back, so that damage will then go onto the hull, so that will take her out. But that made me spend it. I wanted to save my assault concussions for the salvation hit. But... So apparently my squads forgot to load standard ordnance. Okay, Robby was kind enough to let me use, because I forgot about intensified firepower, so I did not have to use assault concussions, because I could have just turned one of those blacks to a single hit. So now we got front to side, and Salvation has 2 health remaining, 1 shield where I'm attacking it. Then, yeah, he's going to be able to do some rerolls. We'll do ordnance this real quick. Alright, so I'm guessing this one?
Yes.
Before you spend, I will then do intensify. Don't forget, and then do that. It's a blank. You are able to brace, and so 2, 1 on the shield, 1 face up. If it's a structural, you go down. If not, you're still alive.
Alright, so 1 face up.
Yep.
Point defense failure. Before you roll attack. Oh, so it's just for squadrons. Okay, so 4.
Okay, so Salvation is still alive. Okay, so go on Salvation because it's almost gone. It's concentrate fire.
Take a red and a blue. I'm going to shoot at the Demolisher first, and then I'll take my last stand into the Star Destroyer and see if I can at least put a critical on it.
Okay, so side to front and Demolisher. There's 1 shield left there, and then front to front. I have no shields on my front. Side to front is the Demolisher.
I will turbo.
Did you want to concentrate fire on this one, or do you want to save it for the Star Destroyer? Okay.
I'm going to try to get that critical. This is worse.
I will redirect it to my starboard side.
Into the Star Destroyer.
Into Thrawn Simoon. I have no shields on the front. 1 shield on the starboard side.
Oh. Well, I will actually keep that and stop your salvo. Stop the salvo.
Okay.
And then I'll turbo laser. This I should have added this. It was a blank. So I'll re-roll it.
Yep, turbo laser reroute targets.
Second. Oh no, that was on the concentrate.
Yeah, that was on the concentrate. And you want to lock down the salvo?
Yep.
I'll brace to 2. redirect to my shield, and I do take one face up, so you get to pick. Alright, what do I got?
Yeah, let's do power failure. You only half your
Only half engineering value. Yep, that's going to be a problem when I try to heal. Alright, I got, he picked power failure, so my engineering value is now a 2. We're fitting. It's actually a pretty clear lane. My unmarked Gazanti. It is a squadron command. And I'm going to be still gonna go after Wedge. These two defenders here. The nice thing about going speed 5 is you just have a very large range of movement. And then my Gazanti is actually going to take a pot shot at Salvation. See if I can get that one final damage I need. Drop him. Yeah, the braces won't matter. Yeah, I just need a hit. We'll start with the Gazanti, front to front. And I did get it, so Salvation does go down. Not before doing its damage. And we will need Wedge's braces, because now I have 2 defenders going out Wedge. Wedge has only taken 1 damage. He has 4 health remaining.
Who's shooting the TIE Defender?
The two TIE Defenders, yes. Stop both braces, take 2. And then 4 damage, or 3 damage. Yeah, brace to 2, so Wedge does go down. I'm going speed 2, I'm just going to stay straight. Gonna land on Jonas for sure. Not on that X-Wing. Alright, where do you want to put Jonas?
Where did you land?
Yeah, anywhere here, so you can place Jonas there.
So put it next to the X-Wing.
It's like here?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just do it where it is kind of clear, so it is locking Jonas down so we can't move, but not locking the X-Wing down because Jonas is heavy. Just so you guys might be wondering, I did have an arc to do a side to this MC-75. I didn't even want to bother. It's not really worth it to run 1 blue into a full health. Comms, net, right, GR-75. What do we got?
Of course, a squadron.
And which 2 are we activating? We got a couple X-Wings, a couple Y-Wings. The Y-Wings are locked down, the X-Wings are not locked down.
Let's send everybody in to get that defender. That one right there.
I'm locking on the Y-Wing? Okay, so both X-Wings coming over. You should be able to reach that far one. Let's see. Yeah, that far one can fit like right in here, and then this guy can easily get on this side.
Can the X-Wings bomb if they want?
Well, it depends on where they go. Yeah, if you come over here.
They're not good. They're not that great of bombers, though.
Yeah, it is 1 red within the Bomber Command Center is gone.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack the TIE Defender.
Okay. I'm gonna have some flak shots you can do. Can't flak Jonas, it's obstructed, but you can flak out the back and hit those defenders.
Right here.
Yeah. Yep. So going after that defender and then flacking out the back. X-Wings to me on defender, 2 damage, and then next X-Wing. Almost killed it, 1 health left. And then 2 flak shots out the back. Do the one that's closest to Dutch. 1 damage.
Nothing.
And nothing.
1. No? 1.
Yep, speed 1.
That's still, already locked it in. Too late. But, I think that's still 3 for everyone.
Yeah, you still got plenty of range to grab everybody next turn. Alright, we now have our 2 untouched large ships. I have a navigate, and I do have a double arc side to front and front to front into Dodonna. Okay, we will start with the side arc, 3 blues and a red. Then I don't think it's made a difference, but I've been forgetting Thrawn's concentrate fire. But I don't think that's made a huge difference, but I'll remember it this time. So I'm not going to use it on this shot. Yeah, I'll just, I don't think I want to modify any of this. Actually, I will do that. Link to Relations Tower, see if I get a double. Nope, and then we will intensify that back to a hit. So 4 damage. And because of heavies, if you wanted to brace, you can only brace if you want to have it. If you brace and spend anything else, it'll just be reducing by 1.
I will.
This is on the front.
So I will redirect.
Actually, should have.
Redirect.
Okay. So
Take 3. Don't go over here. Don't go over here. Yeah, we're going here.
So 3 off the port shields and then 1 off the front.
Yep.
Alright, then front to front we've got 5 red, 2 blue. Oh, pretty good. Then I will concentrate fire in the red. Okay. And I will lock down your brace. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage.
ECM.
ECM. Okay.
Take brace.
Okay, so if you only brace, you can have it.
So 4
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, you take 4.
on the front.
Yep, so it'll be shields down. First one will be face up, but you got plenty contained, so just 1 face down.
0 and then face down.
Effective use, the ECM. Yeah, so not using any of my nav benefits. I like where I'm at, just staying at speed 1 and just going straight, not doing any turn or nothing. So I like so. I got Dodonna. What do we got?
Engineering. So I can use that. So I could go up to 6 and bring.
Yep, if you go up to 6, you could get more engineering with the token, obviously. But if you want to save your token to refresh your electronic countermeasures, you'll just get 4. So it just depends on what you want to do.
I'll go up by 2 shields up here.
That's a 2 back up on the front. And saving the token, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Alright, well, we got a nice close range front to whatever you want. Front to front, front to side.
Heavy double art. Okay. I will go. It's usually better to go with the smaller shield, isn't it? Or should I go
it's
front? I'm doing
like
front.
against Star Destroyers, it's tough because they have so many redirects.
I'll do front.
Front.
And I'm gonna throw out my external racks.
Alright. External racks going off as well. Alright, I'm just doing this all together with the external racks. So 4 black, 3 blue.
Okay, so that's where the shenanigans start. I will use my H9s, and I will.
Yeah, I'm just getting these out here for you so you can easily do them.
Okay, so.
You actually don't need to do them with the blue crit. You've
Yeah.
already got what you wanted there with your HIEs.
You're gonna be able to. Okay. So I don't need that. Okay. I don't know if there's really anything.
Just depends if you want an accuracy. You can turn one of your blues to an accuracy with your H9s.
Yeah, I'm going to take this to an accuracy, and it's gonna stop your salvo.
Well, I would leave this as a crit.
Okay.
Because you want the crit to go off. I would use the regular hit to go to an accuracy. So can't salvo back. Alright. Brace to 3. I am going to redirect, which I'm actually going to use my expert shield text just to do that as reduced damage. So I'll be taking 2 damage, but first you get to go to HIE, so I take 1 on the front and 1 on each side, and then 2 more off the front. So front shields go down to 1.
Yeah, I forgot I had that.
Yeah. Those heavy ions, man. Gotta love heavy ions when you can guarantee them to go off. That's guaranteed 3 extra damage you're doing somebody. You're gonna hit me no matter what.
So even if I slow down to 1?
Yeah, even 1 is definitely a ram. We're both taking a face down here.
So I'm just going to end up in the same spot?
Yeah.
Huh. Well, okay, so hit you, and, well, I'm still going to be in your front arc. Damn it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I didn't speed up is because I was just going to let you ram me and keep you double arced for next. Alright, Kazanti number 16, support Kazanti. It is a navigate, compensating a nav over to this Simoon, one that's doing the take evasive actions. And I don't have a shot. I could take a pot shot here, but it's obstructed, so I can't even begin to have a shot. So we'll just keep going at speed 1 in sport formation.
Navigate. So can I use a token and this, or just?
Oh yeah, you can go 2 speeds.
So I'm gonna go to 2 and then 3.
In squadron phase, we do have a couple squads to activate. We've got Dutch, we've got Jonas, Y-Wing, and Defender. So I'll pick 2, and then Robby will pick 2, and I'll pick my... Oh, that actually Robby will have. Actually, it's just 2 and 2. Yeah, so just 2 and 2. Okay, so my Defender's going to attack the X-Wing that's actually right next to Jonas. We're just going to combine firepower. So first the Defender. 2 damage on that X-Wing, and then Jonas... sorry, let's see.
I'll just go ahead and finish your shot.
Green. Yep, and then Jonas. So, just 2 damage on that X-Wing.
You said green.
Yep. And then your Y-Wing can try to take out the Defender. It only has...
Did you say it was 2 or?
2 damage, yeah, he's down to 3. Yep, and then the Y-Wing that's right there. It's 2 blue, just needs 1. Got it. And then Dutch can attack one of those Defenders. One of them is on 5 health remaining, so I'm assuming that's one you want to attack.
Yeah. 1.
Dutch's crits do something, right?
I thought it shifts them over to...
But if I've already shifted, I think you do extra damage.
When a squadron attacks, suffer at least 1 damage. You may toggle its activation slider. If it is already activated... Oh yeah, it does. No, wait a minute. When a squadron you attack suffers at least 1 damage, you may toggle its activation slider to deactivate it. If it was already activated, it suffers 1 additional, so it takes 2 damage.
Yep, so he goes down to 3. Just doing his thing. Alright, that's everything for round 3. We'll be back at the start of round 4. Starting at round 4, just quick housekeeping here. We do have a Thrawn dial. It's an engineering for my whole fleet. No intensified firepower, as I did not have a Confire token here, but take evasive action is being activated on the other Simoon. I have this Corvette coming in, attempting to catch up and continue to do more damage to Demolisher and Thrawn. Thrawn is not looking too hot. Shields down everywhere except the back. 10 health remaining. Still got a scrum going in here. The Rebels have actually been putting up a pretty good fight against these Defenders. It's actually about, I'd say it's about even when it comes to the squad fight. This is the true danger though. This Ordnance Cruiser is in a prime spot on Thrawn. See if I can do something about it. And of course we've got Dodonna and my other Simoon facing off. And they're going to be throwing haymakers at each other over here in this corner. Before we move on, let's go and do the question for this video. Now that we've done all the small ship questions for all the factions, we'll move to medium ships. And we'll just start back where we were before. And again, doing the Clone Wars stuff, there's not a lot of options. So we will start with Republic. The only medium ship is the Acclimator. So instead of picking your favorite medium ship, just tell me your favorite way to outfit and run the Acclimator. Do you like to run them in swarms, make it support, be a heavy hitter, be a squadron pusher? Give me your favorite Acclimator build, and if you like to run multiples, 1, etc., or on what you're planning to do with the new Wave 10 stuff coming out. Comment in the comments below with that, and that'll enter you into the giveaway to win the Invisible Hand expansion provided by Garrett Vance and Admiral Tater's Ship Shop. Okay, so Thrawn's dial, or his command dial is a navigate, and then he's getting the engineering from the Thrawn dial for the fleet. I'm not spending my token, I'm just using my half engineering value from my critical, which is 2. I took my 2 back shields and put them on my starboard side here. I'll be taking a side to front into the ordnance, and then an obstructed front to side into his remaining GR-75 obstruction. Alright, so I've got 5 red, 2 blue, and it's obstructed. I'm going to take out a red. No intensified firepower this round. Okay. Then Captain Jonas is in range. Before I do that, let's go and do my turbo laser towers here, see if I can get something going. Okay, so I will have turn this blue into an accuracy with Captain Jonas. Stop your scatter. So you can still give me rerolls to do.
Reroll 2 criticals.
Okay.
Does that matter? Oh, you have to blank out.
Yep, so if I blank out, and you don't draw a structural, you'll still be alive. So I just need 1, and I did get it. That'll be it for that GR75. Alright, then for the ordnance, side to front at medium range. Okay, and we've got 3 red, or 3 blue and a red. I'll stop the brace and hit double crit.
Redirect. I think 1 on the front. No, I'll take a all. Yeah, all on the front.
All on the front, so front shields down to 1. Alright, I'm using my nav to speed up to 3, getting an extra click at the 2 and an extra click at the 3 from take evasive action. I'm doing this kind of turn that should not be allowed for a Star Destroyer. It's always fun when we can pull this off. Landing on the station to heal my critical damage card. Okay, going with Ordnance Cruiser, what do we got?
Navigate.
Navigate. You do have a couple of double broadsides. I've only had Akbar, right? Because you got me foam.
Yeah.
You got the Akbar slash going. See if you got me double arced. No, it looks like it's just side. Got side to front there, and also you got side to front here. Also side to front into my Gazanti if you want to try to get an easier kill, if you can get those accuracies.
I'm going to shoot at both Star Destroyers.
Okay. Okay, we're starting starboard to front onto Thrawn. Only shields I have left on Thrawn is 2 shields on my starboard side. It's a pretty good attack.
Ordnance experts.
Yeah.
Or do I want to, you want to have a reroll that? Okay. Ordnance experts.
Yep. Well, I can't stop the assault proton from going off, so that's for sure coming in. Unless you wanted to save it. But what do you want to lock down?
How much?
Because actually normal crits is coming in, so.
That's 6. I'm going to stop your brace. Not your brace. Yeah, your brace.
Okay, stopping my brace. And, alright, so I'm doing the redirect, so taking 2 on my shields. And then I am going to, actually, hang on. Keep forgetting I had this upgrade. Electronic countermeasures to use my brace. To brace this down to 3. And then I will, so basically doing something like that. And then redirect onto my shields, so 1 internal, and it is a crit. And you can choose to do assault proton torpedoes, so it'd be 2 internal, 1 face up, 1 face down. Or you can save your assault proton for the other Star Destroyer.
So I have a, I'll go ahead and use it on that Star Destroyer.
Okay, oh, and I'm also going to be salvoing. So before the salvo happens, I am going to be taking a face up. So this is my face up.
Do I have to choose? Oh yeah, okay, so I have to choose.
Yep, you get to choose face up from the assault proton, and then a face down from the extra damage coming in. Structural damage. Alrighty, so I am now down to 8 health on Thrawn. So now for the salvo back. You still have full defense tokens because you decided not to spend them when I shot you on my side shot. I'll just leave it like that. I'll stop the brace. 3 damage.
Or did I take the first one in the front?
Yeah, so front shields are down to 1. All your remaining shields on all other hull zones are still full up.
I'll redirect. Oh man, I'll redirect to the front. How much is up there?
If you're taking 3, you only have 1 on the front. So you can do 1 on the front, 2 on the side.
Yeah, I'll do that. This is down to 0.
Yeah, so it did spin the redirect there.
And then
2 on the side. Yep.
can I still spin this engineering token?
That is spent at the start of your turn.
Okay.
When you activate the ship. All right.
Okay.
So now for the port side into the front of the other Simoon.
So what is that? 2.
You still get the full one. You got 2 black, 3 red. Assault protons can't go off now because it's only one. It's still a great roll. I'm assuming you don't want to ordnance any of that?
No.
Alright, nothing to lock anything down. That's still a great hit. See if I can prevent anything going internal. So we got brace. 4, 5, 6. So brace to 3. Yep, redirect to my port side and off the front. So port side and front shields are down. So no internal damage. Then I will salvo back with this Star Destroyer. And you do have a spent evade. You actually want to bring those over so that they can... the evade is spent, everything else is still green.
Evade?
Not evade, redirect.
Okay.
I'd love to have an evade on one of those, wouldn't you? On an MC-75. This is back into the side, full shields there. Based on how this is set up, I actually going to link turbo laser towers this. Yeah.
And brace to 1.
Okay, brace to 1. I'm currently speed 2 with a navigate. I think that would get me out of his front arc for sure. He'd still have front arc. But I don't know if I want to shoot at him. I might want to just keep trying to go after a Dodonna. We'll have to see. Alright, I am going to go. It is a navigate on this Star Destroyer. A double arc Dodonna into the front. I am going to be using my engineering token to combine with Thrawn's engineering. I'm going to heal my damage card. Raise 1 shield on the front and redirect 1 shield from the back to my port. Okay, so Dodonna's taken 2 damage. No shields on the port, 2 shields left on the front. We will start side to front. 3 blues and a red. I will just leave that. That's going to be 5 damage.
Brace to 3.
Okay, so if you want to do the full brace, you then can only do brace. So you'll brace 3 and just take 1 face down because of the heavy turbo laser turrets.
Well then,
if you could brace it and reduce damage by 1 and then still use your redirect.
so brace to 1. That means 3 I'd have to take.
You'd be taking 4, but then you can use your redirect to move it to like the starboard side.
Wait, okay, so 4. So
So you're taking 5.
Mm-hmm.
If you only spend the brace, you'll take 3, but you can't spend anything else.
Okay.
If you spend anything else, you can only brace it down to 4.
Okay, so if I brace to 4, then I redirect.
And you've got 3 shields on your starboard side, and you've got 2 shields on the front. So you could take it on all shields if you do it that way.
I just want to do that. Just redirect. Take 3 on the side.
Okay, and did you want to do the brace to reduce it down to 4 damage instead of 5?
So I'd have to take 1 on the front.
Yep. Well, you're going to be taking 2 on the front if you don't spend the brace.
I'll spend the brace.
Okay. So just taking 1 on the front then. You don't see them that often, but those heavy turbo laser turrets can be really annoying.
Yeah.
Alright, then front to front. 5 red, 2 blue. You do have your it's a great hit, but you do have your electronic countermeasures, so you can. So the redirect is not helpful, actually, because you have no shields on the side now. I will go ahead and actually just leave it. Stop your contains and your brace. The brace, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Burn the brace. Alright, so it was 6 damage, now it's down to 3 damage. First, so you'll take 2 on the hull, first one face up, because you had 1 shield left.
Shield failure. Your opponents may choose 2 of your hull zones.
And how much does it drop by?
Each chosen hull zone loses 1 shield.
Yeah, so just the back shield is all that left, so back shields go down to 2. Alright, it's going to stay at 1, getting an extra click either from the dial or from take evasive action. Actually, I might be ramming you here. Oh, that is close. So not ramming, barely. Hair's width. But now I'll just give you a double arc into me. Donna's got to navigate, and like I said, I just gave him a nice double arc into me.
So I go ahead.
This Simoon has 1 shield in the back, 1 on the port, 2 on the starboard, and no shields. Oh, one shield on the front, but that one's not going to come into play here. Alrighty. This is the front shot first, into the back.
I don't have ordnance experts. So right now, I will actually...
This is actually not bad. You're getting those blue crits that you need.
I can turn one of them.
You can do an H9 on probably, you know, one of your regular hit blues into an accuracy if you wanted to stop something.
Okay, so I'm definitely getting the critical with the... I'm going to stop your salvo.
Okay, stopping salvo.
There we go.
Alright, I'm going to... what do we got here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 damage coming in. I'm going to burn this brace to go down to 2 and spin the redirect. Alright, so now which salvo, or which crit effect do you want to go off?
What do you mean?
You want a standard crit to where if it goes internal?
Oh, yeah.
Or do you want the one where it drains my shields?
Probably drain the shields because I got 3 damage on
Yep, so side shields down, back shields down, starboard shields down to 1, and then I'm redirecting one of the damages there, then 1 face down. That was a very effective hit. Alright, and then side shot, 3 red, 2 blue.
Good. Oh, that's not good.
Any way to reroll anything? Oh, but you can do changes. Yeah, you can do modifications. You got H9s.
Alright, so this is tapped, so this can't be done
Yeah, the
again.
HIAs can't be done again, but you've got Dodonna. So you can just do a, if you don't want an accuracy, you can turn this to an accuracy, then turn this into a crit. And I will be taking a face up that you get to pick.
So do that.
But you also then be taking a salvo back.
Can I not turn this into an accuracy?
You can only do it once.
Okay.
The H9 is just a one-time thing.
Okay,
per
so
attack.
that is it, as is.
Okay. Alright, so then I definitely will salvo. Redirects are... Let me check my expert shield text. I'm going to burn this to reduce damage by 1, so I'm taking 2 damage. Well, first one is face up. Taking 2 damage because I did expert shield text, but Dodonna gets to pick another crit.
So does that mean you still get to... So it says...
It means that I can still attack a ship with 1 attack, but if I want to take my second attack, it's going to have to be a flak attack at squads. So if I have you double arced, only one of them can attack a ship. Okay. And then salvoing back into your side there. What do I got? We will stop your redirect.
And you get, what, 1...
It'll be a face up and a face... Well, you got to contain. So it'll be 2 face down unless you burn your brace, and it'll be 1 face down. Which obviously, you're definitely going to spend one of these, but...
and I got 5 left. Yeah, I'm going to have to burn... Okay, how much health does he have? He's got 8 left, right?
Yeah, Thrawn has 8, and the Star Destroyer you just hit has 9 left.
I'm not going to finish this, I don't think. Yeah, see, I'm not going to have enough, it looks like, to finish this. Well... Yeah, I'm going to have to... I'm at 5. 1, 2, no, I'm at 4. Yeah, I'm going to have to burn it on a twist.
Yeah, so just 1 face down then instead of 2. Apparently spinning up to 3.
I don't know, you're still gonna... He can still shoot me. I just want to go straight and run into your... Well, if I run into your Gazantium, it's going to go backwards.
Yeah.
And if I don't start turning, I'm going to run off the board. Dang it.
So here's something you can do with, especially since you have the dial, you could do something like this. Just like that.
Okay, let's do that.
And you do have a nav token, so like next turn, even if you don't have a nav planned, you can then slow down to speed 2 to help you turn better. So
I'll do that. So I'll just eyeball it, or...
yeah, I'll just eyeball it. Yep. Then we're going to go with my unmarked Gazanti. It is a concentrate fire. I forgot how I was doing that. Taking a token and passing it off to Thrawn. I thought I did a squadron command, but I forgot that I wanted intensify for next round. Just gonna do some flacking. We'll just do it right here. We'll flak at. We're actually gonna do it on off the side here. So we'll do one here, double arc here, one here. So the Y wing takes one. X wing in the double arc takes one. That was with both my rolls. And the X wing in the back takes one. And then I am moving at speed a dose.
Oh wait, is this? Has he ever done nothing on it?
Yeah, we forgot to switch him last turn. Yeah, he killed the defender. Gonna do my maneuver like this, getting the extra click at the 2 from take evasive action. Go like so.
Navigate.
Okay, going Corvette to navigate. He does have an obstructed long-range shot. This is not the Jaina's Light one. But if you want to go and roll it and just make me spend and evade. Did you want a TRC?
TRC.
Okay, and then I'll just spend my evade to cancel.
Okay.
Alright, and then currently at 3 with a lot of movement. Yep. Alright, 4. Engines boosted and hard. With my number Gazanti, navigate, and standard just commentating it over to the non-Thrawn Simon. And he's just going to take a cheeky little pot shot into the side of Dodonna for an accuracy that I intensify is not up, so I can do nothing about, so nothing. Go on speed 1. He's actually going to land. He's going to let Dodonna do something. Just because I want to give Dodonna some love. Asteroid face up, but Dodonna gets to do any face up that happens, gets to pick whether he inflicted it or not. Excellent piloting there, Gazanti. Alright, crew panic. When I reveal a command dial, I have to either discard it or suffer damage. Okay, well that would kind of be bad for me. Alright, lastly, we've got Demolisher. It is a navigate. I'm going to spend his engineering token and Thrawn's engineering dial to get rid of his damage card, because I get 5. And then we're going to just boost a shield on starboard side and boost a shield on the front. Or not, boost shield on starboard side, that cost me 2, so nothing on the front. Work my math. And actually, I'm just going to do some flacking. I'm not going to take a shot out the back. So, onto Dutch. He takes 1. And then this Y-wing takes 1. This X-wing takes 1. And then the other X-wing takes 1. Well, that's some effective flak from Demolisher. Currently going to, I'm probably going to speed up to 3. Or I might actually slow down to 1, actually. So I don't want to mess up what I've got going on with Dutch right now. Okay, I'm going to slow down to 1. Yep, slow down to 1, turning hard, like so. Alright, so now I got the squad phase. All squads need to go. No squad commands happened. So we'll just, there's lots of attacks going to be happening. Okay, my first pick, I'm actually going to do Jonas. He's going to attack the X-Wing that's on 1 health. And 1 damage. And then we'll do the TIE Defender that is on 3 health on Dutch. For 1 damage. It's pretty, sad when a bomber does the same amount as a defender. Alright, now you get to pick 2.
Wait, so Dutch was on 5, so he's on 4.
Yep. This is Jonas's defense tokens. I'm assuming you want your X-Wing to attack him.
4 dice. 2.
So brace to 1. Jonas is down to 1. He's almost dead. And the Y-Wing actually can try to take Jonas out. Just need 1 damage. Got it. So Jonas goes down. And then my last defender on Dutch. Gosh, 1 damage. Man, these defenders are performing poorly. Then Dutch can attack back.
3 damage. Defender. Nothing.
Well, you're crit, so I do take 1.
Okay.
Because I already activated. Alright, and that is it. For round 4, we'll be back at the start of round 5. Okay, back to round 5. Revealing my last Thrawn dial. Let's concentrate fire. Activating intensify firepower and take evasive action. Thrawn's flagship is down to 8 health remaining. His counterpart down to 9. Dodonna, I think, is down to 4 health remaining.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4.
4 health remaining. This MC-75 is relatively untouched. He's taken some shots, but nothing of significance. And this guy trying to come in, he could actually get the killing blow. Round 6, coming in hard with those TRCs. Meanwhile, the squadron battle is still pretty intense. Dutch is still alive. My defender's still alive, who whiffed horribly last round. It's kind of embarrassing when Dutch and a Y-Wing can outfight 2 TIE defenders. We're going to have to re-educate these guys on how to fly those things. Alright, we're going to go with my unnamed Simoon. It is an engineering, healing my crit that caused me to only be able to attack a ship with one of my attacks. Now I can do both. We're going to be doing front. Let's see if this is medium. I think it's long. I'm getting the corner. So medium range into the ordnance. And then I'm going to do a side to side into Dodonna. We'll do the side shot first into Dodonna. 3 blue and a red. We will concentrate fire with Thrawn's dial in a red. Then we will link turbo laser towers. And just leave it as that. You have 2 shields on the back, you can send it to. Okay, and then obviously got to contain, so it's just going to be 3 face down. Alright, and then the front, medium range into the side of the ordnance cruiser. He still has full defense tokens. There is 1 shield here, but he does have 3 shields on the back he can redirect to. So a lot of accuracies. Link turbo laser towers this one. Let's keep that in the tray. Okay, and then we will intensify this one to a hit. We'll stop your brace and redirect. So that'll be 5 damage. And if
that's our ECM.
Oh yes, yep, he does have ECM. So.
Now Lando. If I wanted to use him now.
Oh yeah, if you want to use Lando now, now's when the time is when you pick to tell me what you want me to reroll.
Lando.
And technically these have not been spent yet. Lando happens now. So you don't even have to use ECM yet, depending on what comes up.
Okay, so it's going to be confusing. I guess reroll all of that.
So all the red. Did you want me to reroll the accuracies?
No.
Okay, so keeping the accuracies. Lando saying, no sir. That actually, because I can't use that accuracy now. So I don't think so. When does Lando happen? Can you look at his card? I might still be able to use that accuracy that came up.
While defending during the spin defense token step, you may discard this
Oh,
card
okay.
to force your attack.
Yep, so I can't use it. So you actually couldn't have rerolled these because these have already been spent. But that went from... Yeah, that was a very effective roll. So only 2 damage now. So now you can decide, do you want to spend your ECM now? It'll just be 1 face down if you don't.
Okay, so I'll spend it.
Yeah, so it'll just be 1 on the shield then. And that's the power of Lando right there. So going speed 1, I can't change speeds or nothing. So I think I might actually be ramming Thrawn here. Let's see. Yep, so we both take a face down. Not the most elegant way to utilize our abilities. So both Simons take a face down. Going with Dodonna, concentrate fire. I'm guessing into Simon.
Yeah. I don't have any double art.
That'll just be side to side.
So it's what, 3 red or 2?
3 red and 2 blue. Side to side. Oh, pretty good. And then you can concentrate fire.
I'll add a red. Or do I want to add a red? Which one's the higher problem?
Well, blue always gets you something.
Okay.
But red has 2 blinks on it.
And I can move this around if I want, right?
You can move any of them around. Yeah, you got H9s.
So I'll keep that, and I will stop your salvo.
Okay. Alright. I have nothing to read. I don't think I have. I think I have a shield on the front. I can redirect too. Yeah, so I'll go and just. I don't think I'll be able to use it though. Unless you decide you want to use a Dodonna crit. Right. Alright, so I can redirect 1. So 1 damage on the shield. Now I take 3 damage. First one face up. So Robby gets to decide what he's gonna make me do. Taking 4 damage, 5 from the crit. If it's structural, I'll be taking 6. And cannot salvo.
No, here it is.
Structural?
Yep.
Yep, so 6 damage now on that Star Destroyer. 5 health remaining. Alright, so Dodonna is going to speed 3. He does have a nav token. He might need to use it to slow down enough.
Yeah, if I wanted to speed up.
Oh, you can't go up to 4.
Well, I mean, yeah. If I wanted to stay where I'm at on 3.
Right. So what's your maneuver profile? So this is the
blank and then click.
Yeah, that's off the board. Yeah, if you stay at speed 3, you're going off the board. Even straight, it's going to be off the board.
Go down to speed 2.
Speed 2, it's just 1-1. Yeah, that will be safe.
Am I going to get out of your front arc, or am I still?
You're still in Thrawn's front arc, but I don't know if I got the range on you. I'm going with my Gazanti. I need him getting out of the way. Here's a navigate. I don't think I'm going to comms net this because I think I need. Unless speed 1 can get out of the way. I don't think it will. I need him moved. So I am going to use the dial to speed up to speed 2. Just getting out of the way of these big ships. So there will be no take evasive action for the last round. That could be bad. Extra click there at the 1 from the dial. Then right. So we got Ordnance Cruiser with a navigate. Who would you like to shoot at?
I shoot at the Star Destroyer.
Which one?
Oh, forgot. Do I have? No, I don't have any double arc.
Yep, no double arc.
Do they both have the same damage?
No, this one, the one on the right here, the non-Thrawn one, has more damage taken.
Yeah, so we'll definitely shoot at that one. It's uninstructed, isn't it?
Yeah, that is clear. Be 3 reds at long. Go check here, see if you got Demolisher at medium. Do not.
And I've got you at. No, okay, so I don't. Okay.
Yep. Alright, so 3 reds, long range, into my heavily damaged Simon. I got 5 health left on this Star Destroyer. No shields.
Good. I don't have anything else.
Okay, so I will burn this to reduce damage by 1 with expert shield stacks, and I'm looking at it, doesn't say anything about having to have shields on. Yeah, it just works. And then salvo back. I'm going to bring his defense tokens over. This will be back into the side. No shields on that side. Wow, okay. I will actually stop your redirect. So 3 damage. So it's either going to be, because you got contains, so it's either going to be 3 face down or 2 face down. If you burn the brace, it's 2 face down. If not, it's 3 face down.
So we're taking 1. That was over there at 1.
No, you didn't take it because you did brace. You only took shield damage last attack. And he is currently full health as far as hull is concerned.
Man. You said it's going to be 3 damage if I don't do anything?
If you don't do anything, it'll be in face down. So 3 face down. If you burn the brace, it's 2 face down.
And has Thrawn, has he gone?
He has not gone yet. The only shot he has on you, well, you're going to be moving, so you might actually even get out of range from being able to even take a shot. But then you might be in Demolisher range.
I'm just going to take it.
Okay, so 3 face down.
3. Well, this went south quick. How much shit? So I got 1. Ah, dang it! I was gonna spend this. Do you
Go ahead and spend it. Yeah, go and spend the engineering.
Just gonna raise up the shield right here.
We'll go ahead and keep the shield down.
Okay.
And just get rid of 1 damage card. Because that salvo then would have just been 1 on the shield, then 2 face down.
Where did I put? Okay.
Barely missing that debris field.
Oh, I didn't even.
Yeah, the corner just barely missed it.
We just kind of looked at each other. What was that?
Right. Okay, we are going to go with Thrawn. It is in engineering, healing a damage card. And I barely have Dutch in flak range. And I am going to use my linked turbo laser towers to add 2 more black. So 4 black into Dutch. We just do this right here. That will be 4 damage. But you can brace to 2, so he's still alive on 1. Very nice. And then movement. I'll be right back. I've got a potential shenanigan I'm going to try here so I don't ram my other Simon. Alright, going to try an interesting maneuver here. I'm at speed 3, no navs, but I do have to take evasive action, so getting an extra click at this 3. And we're going to see if I got around this other Simon. And I just realized I almost landed on that asteroid belt. Like playing it close. Oh gosh. Oh, I just ruined everything now. Oh, that's close enough, I guess. Well, so much for me trying to be precise. That's why I'm just going to hit the models. But it is still a ram. Alright, so I'm going to put this back. Could you lock that in for me at the 3?
Oh, sorry. Wait, oh, wait.
Yeah, lock, because I'm going backwards. So lock the tool, the 3, into my front there.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll go back. So I do ram, take a damage, land on the station, heal it. But the problem is this Star Destroyer, the unnamed one now, takes another damage, face down. I don't know, I guess we'll never know. I might have made that if I wouldn't have just bumped everything with my arm. But that's just the way things go when you're clumsy. Corvette. Navigate. He does have Demolisher double arc, 1 red, then 2 red. What are you doing first?
Front to
Front?
front. Yeah.
Front to side, okay. 2 shields on the side there.
You got 2. Dang it.
Yeah.
So you can cancel both, or you?
Oh,
yeah.
just 1.
So I will.
Because we're the same size.
This is the last activation, isn't it?
Oh, we still got 1 more round.
I mean, last activation for this round.
Oh no, I still have Demolisher and my other Gazanti.
I guess I'll make you burn it. Go with TRC.
Okay, I'm going to cancel the double, take 1 on the shield, then the side shot, and take it on the shield. Shield's down on that side. Speed 4 with the nav dial, so you got plenty of maneuverability.
Yeah, but I want to. Okay, who has the lower health right here? Because I'm gonna.
Definitely him, by far. He only has 4 health left.
I don't want to get in his.
Thrawn's got 8 health left.
Wait a minute, he can only shoot 1 at 1 ship, right? Or
No, I healed that.
Healed that.
Yep, I healed that. He can shoot freely.
I don't want to get in his front arc. I don't think I've ever seen a game in this where we've had this much trouble with navigating.
Right. Flying in and around and positioning. And you have a token, you can slow down to 2 if you wanted to, but if you do that, you're not going to clear your own ship. Oh, no, you have to get way out here to get to his front arc.
We wasted enough time figuring this out.
Yeah, you're definitely not in the front arc.
Alright. Good luck, little guy.
Yep. That, okay.
There we go.
I'm going to remove it, so if it's not... Go. Then back in here. Okay. Alrighty. Some pretty intense positioning going on right here, as you can see. Gazanti unmarked. It is a squadron. Defenders are not locked down because Dutch is heavy. He only has 1 health left. I'm going to try to kill him with a flak. Instead, they're going to come over here to attack this X-Wing. And then if the X-Wing dies, then this one will attack the Y-Wing. Then I will flak at the... Alright, first we got first TIE Defender on the X-Wing. X-Wing has 3 health left. X-Wing goes down. And the Y-Wing has 4 health left. Next Defender. Nothing. Yeah, these TIE Defenders need to have some extra training, for sure. Then flak into Dutch, he has 1 health. Dutch goes down. Okay, Kazante's going speed 2, just staying straight. He's done his job. Alright, Demolisher is a navigate, speeding up to speed 2, getting the extra click at the 1. No shots on the first. And after I move, see what I got here. We do have CR90 shooting into the side. I will use my... I think I will use my side dice. The CR90's been untouched. I am going to do my side shot, so 5 black. I will coordinates these 2. Man, just my intensify firepower that one. Make me reroll this one. Yep. Man, so only 3 damage. To the back, I'm guessing. So back and side shields down. That'll be it. There's just actually a Y-wing to attack a defender. There's a defender on 2 health. You want to roll your 2 Y-wing dice. 2 hits, you can get these Y-wings taking out defenders. What is going on here? Alright, we'll be back at the start of round 6, final round. Okay, start of round 6, final round. No special things going off. Thrawn dials are out. I had no tokens for fleet command, so this is just straight up. Dodonna has 2 health remaining, no shields. This Simoon has 4 health remaining, no shields. Thrawn has 8 health remaining, no shields. This guy is still looking pretty good though, and still very, very deadly. I have to be careful. The big ships are still on the board. Can any big ships drop? That could be a points difference for the end of the game. Okay, I'm going with my Simoon. That's not Thrawn, it's an engineering. Just going to heal the damage. And I'm going to be taking a side-to-side long range, only 1 dice. I need to get a double. And then a long range obstructed into the front of the CR9. Alright, 1 red dice. I need a double. I get 2 chances because I have linked turbo laser towers. Even a crit's not going to matter because I can't get structural because he has contain. That'll just be 1 face down. So I've got to get a double. And linked turbo laser towers. Dodonna lives. 1 face down, 1 health remaining. Alright, now let's get your Corvette, your CR90's defense tokens. I'm getting 5 red, -1 to 4 red, because it is obstructed. I'll stop the evade, and that'll be 3 damage. You have 2 shields on the front, 2 shields on the starboard, so you can redirect to take it all on. For movement, there's no way for me to get out of it. I rammed Thrawn, so we both take face downs, so I basically take the damage I just healed. And concentrate fire on the Corvette.
So I can shoot obstructed into him?
Yep, you'll get 1 red.
But then I could add 1 with the concentrate fire.
Yep, so you get 2 red.
Alright, so I'm going to shoot at that, see if I can take him out.
Alright, and then...
What tokens do you have left on him?
Savo.
We have to do it, so I can kill stars first.
Did you want to do a side into demo? Yeah, to the Savo. 1 red.
Take it.
And then concentrate fire. TRC that.
Oh.
To a double. Then you get to Dodonna this, and if you find structural, it's dead.
Yeah, you can TRC it.
Yeah, this could be huge, guys. So I'm definitely salving back as I die. Is there a structural in... It actually almost doesn't matter because Thrawn's going to ram him unless I can figure something out.
Will I take shit for... no.
Right here.
There you go.
Gotcha. The top one. Injured crew. Discard one of my defense tokens. Okay, so that is now gone. And then salvo back. Yep. So they're both exhausted. Stop the evade. Can't. Yep, 2 damage. First one face up.
Ruptured engine. After you execute it. So.
If you're going
for damage.
yeah, and then one face down.
Gotta avoid the asteroid field.
Yeah, that would kill you actually, because that's a debris field.
Still gonna get hit. He's already gone.
Yep.
So I'm just gonna have to. Yeah.
Alright, further up, further up.
I'm just gonna have to go straight.
Yep.
I don't think there's any other. I could have slowed down and stuff on that, but.
Put Thrawn back for me, please. Oh, I think I got it.
There you go.
My Gazanti here. Just to concentrate fire, and you're going to take some shots into your ordnance cruiser. It's going to be one. Out the front. Shields on that side, but still full defense tokens. Crit, concentrate fire. So crit hit.
I will. Where do I have shields? Any on the back?
You got 3 shields on the back.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Redirect. All of it.
So both go up to the back. This might be a ram, we'll see. Just barely not a ram. Ordnance. Navigate. Currently at speed 1.
I can go for 3.
And who do you want to shoot at?
I have him double arc.
You do have demo double arc.
3 blue out the front. Or do I even have it? No, I don't have it.
You have blue range, so you have 2 blue, and then the side shot will be 3 red.
Take it. Take both shots.
Okay. Demo has only 1 shield on the front.
Front.
Front to side. This is medium range, so all I can do is reroll. Iden doesn't help at medium, she only helps at close.
So I will stop.
And I have 1 shield to redirect to, so this is useful for 1 damage.
Stop your redirect.
Okay, so it can't get any worse, so I will make you reroll the crit. So 1 face down, then 3 reds. I've got 3 health remaining, and 1 shield. No way to modify it, right? Oh man, man, oh man. Well, I'm actually, you are larger ship than me. I'm going to burn this, have you reroll both of those. Saved me. I got 2 health left. So even if you ram me, I'll still be alive. Alright, going up to speed 3 with the nav dial and nav token. If you're trying not to ram me, that won't be a ram. Okay, going around.
Just real. You've only got a back arc, right?
I do have the side.
I just lost the
But I can only take 1 shot.
What's that?
Because of Demolisher title, I can only take 1 shot first, and I have to move and take my other shot that way.
Oh, okay.
So.
Still may lost again.
Alright, so going with Thrawn, it's an engineering, dealing a damage. Being obstructed, side to side. Actually, it might be rear to side. The ordnance cruiser, I'll need to double check that range again. And then a front to rear of the CR90. Alright, start the CR90. This is clear. 5 red, 2 blue. He has 2 health remaining. No shields. Yep, even with 3 rolls, yep, that'll do it. Alright, then I do have the medium range side to side into the MC-75 ordnance, so I want to grab his defense tokens. 1 shield on the back, 1 shield on the front, I believe, right? It is obstructed, so it's 3 blue and a red. I'm going to take out a blue. I will Stop your brace. Before you do that, hang on. I'm gonna turbo laser, link turbo laser towers this, see if I get lucky. Yeah, same difference. So yeah, stopping your brace. Take 2 face down, or did you want to burn your redirect? Take it on, 1 on a shield and 1 face down.
Oh, I can't redirect to the other side, to the left, to the...
No, because I'm shooting you on the side.
Well, okay, so if I don't burn the redirect,
You're taking 2 face down. Or you'll take 1 face down and 1 shield down.
I'm taking 2 already. So I won't burn it, so 2 face down?
2 face. So you're not burning it? Yep, so 2 face down. So I really needed to be planning navs at the end. I wish I would have. There's no way for me to avoid this. So I ram, destroy my own Star Destroyer. Thrawn takes the damage, lands on the station, and heals that damage. But now I'm in trouble, because I just gave Robby a whole lot of points. Yeah, so it's engineering, bringing up a couple shields.
You just want to, I'll just get wrecking it, how far, because I'm not, well, actually it does matter, because I can run off board.
Yep, and also it's possible Demolisher might get in his double red range after he moves. Demolisher? Out the front.
Going speed 2.
So I'm assuming you want to put the 2 shields on the side here?
It would have changed your
I don't know if I'm going to stay in the board.
Okay, sounds good. We just need to watch it.
Oh, it's going to be close, and no nabs or anything. Oh, it's going to be close. Might want to keep it straight. Oh man, I don't know, man. So if you turn it here, you might be safe, but you might actually swing your butt corner off. If you keep it straight here, that might actually, I don't know what that width is. That's going to be close.
Let's go, yeah, let's go straight.
Do that one? Okay. It's going to be close. Come on, lock in. Look at that. You guys should have a good view of that. Yeah, barely not going off the table. Look at that. Look at that flying. On demo, it's a navigate. Currently speed 2. We're going to be throwing a side shot. Only 5 health remaining on this ordnance cruiser. But he has shields on the front and back. 1 shield. Okay, we've got 5 black. Let's see if I can actually hit with my assault concussions. Oh, that's a good hit. Then ordnance. That's a real good hit.
Brace down.
Yeah, so this is going to be 2, 4, 6, 7, so you can brace down to 4.
And I'll redirect.
Burn a redirect onto, like, the front. You might not want to do that. Hang on. Because my assault concussion is going to go off and it's going to do damage to your front and back. So if your shields are still there, the damage will go under the shields. But I could also then choose to do a standard crit and hope you pull a structural damage. So I don't want it. It's like one of those. So you definitely want to spend a contain, so I can't do the standard crit. So I will do the assault concussions. So it's going to drop your front and back shields, and you're going to take 4 face down damage. So you have 1 health left. I just did the move. That was the move I did, sped up to 3, but it was not quite enough to get in Dodonna range. So all that we have left here is this Gazanti on the right, who I believe is out of medium range. He could be the hero ship. Out of medium range, so not a hero ship. Goes a concentrate fire, so we're just going to move him real quick. Let's do a little. Doesn't matter if he lands on this refield, he has enough damage to take it, but he doesn't. Now this is going to be the hero ship. Robby has 1 health remaining. Front and back shields are down. And I have a TIE Defender here. That's considered a bomber. And, oh, it's not in bomber range. Alright. I think Robby pulled it out.
Maybe.
Me ramming. So I'm going to actually see if I can kill this Y-Wing. He's actually should be on 3 health. Only 2 damage, he's down to 1. Y-Wing's not going to kill the defender, but you can go and do your damage if you want.
Nothing.
Oh my goodness, I cannot believe this.
Wow. I don't know. You killed.
I did kill a lot.
That is a lot. That's worth at least.
Yeah, so it's going to be, you killed a lot too. That Simon going down, we're going to tally points. This is going to be close, guys. This is the field, as you can see it. The important thing, miraculously, both MC-75s are still alive. And my choice not to play navs for round 5 and 6, at least for Thrawn, was devastating because I could not maneuver enough to stop ramming myself. That was a very, very bad call on my part. So, we'll tally up points and see where we are at. Alright, we tallied the points, and the Imperials got 293, and the Rebels got 265. It was very close. I thought it was actually going to be the other way, but I just underestimated all these small things just adding up all together. And Robby was actually saying the difference is his Corvette he sent in was 51 points, and that would have been the difference. If he would have just kept it back and just not worried about it, that might have swung it the other way.
Yeah.
So thank you to James Dofelmier for the list. That was a very fun list to run. You know I love running Thrawn. Although these defenders, man, talk about complete crap. They need to go back to the Imperial Academy because they couldn't roll worth. I mean, they were being outplayed by Y-Wings and Dutch.
Right.
That's it. They don't even deserve to be defender pilots anymore. But 600-point games, I love them. They're my favorite. They're just such a different dynamic. You have such a larger fleet. It feels like you actually have an armada you're commanding. So, Robby, what did you think of the whole match there?
Well, the MVP was a demolisher.
Oh, yeah.
He kills, I think it was 1, 2, 3 ships that were killed by a demolisher by itself.
Yep.
And the Salvation was doing a great job, leaning back. I think if the Salvation had been around another round, that Thrawn's destroyer would have been in a lot of trouble. But
yep.
Demolisher came in and just demolished everything.
Yeah, demolished it. And the thing, even with the quote-unquote nerfs that it took at 1.5, it is still a beast to have to deal with. Just the ability to shoot after moving. The only ship in the game that can do that. It breaks like the core rule of Armada, which is shoot first then move. It is such an advantage to be able to shoot after moving. So Demolisher is still, a king on the battlefield for sure.
Yep.
So.
It took out both GR-75s because it looked like there for a while. I was about to win the squadron game on commands because the TIE Defenders weren't doing so hot. But yeah, he swept in, took him out, and then the other GR-75 was kind of out there by himself. So it definitely won MVP. And I also put the Corvette in danger when I probably should have just sat back and just gone away and let the 2 Star Destroyers keep slugging away at each other while ramming into each other.
Yeah, I was so mad at myself. My last 2 commands I planned as engineerings because I figured I'd need them. But I always like planning navs, especially with Star Destroyers when I have to take evasive action. I wish I would have done it because I needed to click at the 1 at speed 3, and that would have gotten Thrawn out of the way and not ramming.
Yeah.
But because I'm so mad at myself for planning engineerings now instead of navs, I should have played navs like I usually do, and just trusted in my ability to be able to maneuver. But yeah.
It would have been a blowout because I don't know how the 2 MC-75s are still.
I don't know how. Yeah, that was.
Dodonna probably should have died at least 2 or 3 times.
I don't know how Dodonna survived.
But
I think they both went away with like 2 and 1 health remaining. So it was just surviving near to the end. And again, when we tallied it, I thought for sure Robby had me. But it's just, if it adds up, you know. Especially, I was just surprised the Thrawn Far Bomber Command, that's a 33-point flotilla. That's actually, you know, decent number of points.
I really didn't use. I maybe used Thrawn Far twice, 3 times.
Yeah, but I killed her fast because I didn't want her or Bomber Command giving me a reroll. So I did target her early.
That was almost looking good because the Y-Wings got in early. I think they got 1 bombing run and then...
Yeah, they did. They got hit crits.
Yeah,
and then
they were doing fairly well, but then I think that's about the time you took out Thrawn Far.
And then I brought defenders in. And even though defenders didn't kill them fast, they at least were locking you down. But as far as their... So the defenders did well as being a 6 health, just you can't move, sink. But as far as killing stuff, it took a lot to drop these squads with those guys. Usually when I run defenders just shred the battlefield, but they just weren't doing the business today.
Yeah, and I had no plans of running squadrons commands on the GR2. Now that I think about it, the MC-75 I messed up by swinging Dodonna around too late. He should have cut in with the...
a little earlier.
He should have cut in with the ordnance, and both of them should have just hammered Thrawn. That was what I was planning, but...
Yeah, I was seriously like worried about Thrawn. About end of round 3, I was like, I can't keep taking this.
Yeah.
And then Demolisher saved me. He took out he took out Salvation. He took out James Light, which was really doing damage.
Well, that's what makes me think I maybe should have taken ordnance, the extended external racks instead of the forward. Because if you don't get that forward arc, then because if I had the side arc, then I would have. If I could have used external racks on the side,
you had me. That one time when you had a split, you could have X-Raxed that side arc with Thrawn, and it could have been, you know.
So I'm starting to see why maybe the expanded ordnance, you know, the 2 extra black probably aren't worth it, especially at 13.
13 points is ridiculous.
Yeah, because if you miss, you at least have external racks that you can choose wherever you want the extra 2 black for 1 salvo, and that would have definitely helped me in taking out Thrawn, because Thrawn was in some trouble there, but he kept preparing because he was on the station. But yeah, it was just those little dumb mistakes started to build up there towards the end. But it was fun because you also had a lot of navigating that we had to do. This was a navigation nightmare.
It was definitely a very navigation nightmare. We were both like, you know, off camera and even some on camera, just trying to figure out how to move, how to land, getting in and out of arcs, so you don't land in somebody's front arc and someone's dangerous side arc. Maneuvering was key in this game for sure. And also, with me maneuvering, I didn't want to set the squadron because I didn't want to land on squads because my defenders were locking the bombers down. So I was very careful to try not to land on their Y-wings, so you could then place them where you wanted type of thing. So maneuvering was very key. And you saw how maneuvering was key when I didn't plan the navs at the end of the game, and I just rammed myself to death. So
it was a good battle. I liked it. I didn't feel like I said, this just didn't feel like. I thought if I'd won this, I'd be like, man, I did not earn that. I don't know. It was just Demolisher. You can't sleep on Demolisher.
No, it's so hard to plan for him.
Yeah, it's like he takes out. You basically take out a fourth of the board. Can be locked down by Demolisher. You can basically take an entire quadrant of the board, and it's pretty much Demolisher. Don't get anywhere near it because it's a nightmare to handle, deal with, and it's just nasty.
And I will say the one thing that I was debating on, I decided last minute that I think did help me on this was deciding to be first player.
It did. Yeah, there were many times I wished.
If you could have gone first, you could have actually maybe dropped something before I could shoot and then get out of the way.
Yeah, that was because there towards round 6, that was for sure something that was starting to really. And 4, 5, and 6, I definitely needed the first turn because that was starting to get It was just little mistakes built up. I'm still not I'm still not up on really piloting. I still feel that, I'm still not using the CR-90s effectively. I don't feel like I'm using bombing ships effectively like the two MC-75s, but, at least it's better. At least they're actually shooting at stuff, as opposed to just running around.
Right. Well, that's just practice and comes down with that. So, well, thank you, James Dofelmier, again for submitting the list. And just a reminder, you guys, for the question for this video, we're going into the medium ships now, starting with the Republic, and they just have the acclimator. So tell me how you like to run the acclimator. What builds do you like with the acclimator? What's the role in the fleet that you want, that you like with your acclimator, and that you foresee with the Wave 10 stuff coming out? Answer in the comments below, and that'll enter you to win the Invisible Hand expansion that I'll be announcing on June 1st, being provided by Garrett Vance and Admiral Tater's Ship Shop. So Robby, great game. It was very close. It was very, it was a long game. Had a lot of thinking you had to do in the game. It was fun. We like those types of games when they're not blowouts.
It feels like Star Wars when you're playing at 600.
Yes, it feels like Star Wars at 600 for sure. Yeah, it feels so much better like an actual fleet game at 600. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And until next time, take it easy.